Hai, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are from Critical Thinking Skill A3. Now we will discuss about the question that have been submitted by our lecturer, Mr. Yusuf. So the discussion will be started by my friend Alia Sopa Faradila.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Alia Sofa Faradila. I am from Critical Thinking Skills A3 class. I will discuss the text of carbon tetrachloride and each answer along with a reason. The first question is, the main point of this passage is that in part A, carbon tetrachloride can be very dangerous when it is heated. The answer in part A is wrong because it is not the main idea in this passage, and the sentence in part A is incomplete. It should be, when carbon tetrachloride heated, it changed into a poisonous gas that can cause several illness and even death if it is inhaled. And then the part B, the government banned carbon tetrachloride in 1970. The answer in part B is also wrong because it is not the main point of the passage. And then C, although carbon tetrachloride can legally be used in industry, it is not allowed in home products. The answer in part C is the correct answer because the sentence is complete and includes all points in the passage. And then the last is D. Carbon tetrachloride used to be a regular part of cleaning compounds. The answer in part D is wrong because the sentence presented is not the whole point and the sentence regular part is not in the text. The second question is, the word widely in line 2 could most easily be replaced by A is grandly. The answer in part A is not the easiest word to replace from the word widely because the word grandly is in Indonesian, which means megah, so it doesn't quite fit well. And then the part B is extensively. The answer in part B is the most correct answer because the meaning in Indonesian is secara ekstensif atau secara luas. And then largely. The answer in part C is not the correct answer because it means mostly, where when the sentence is changed from the word widely, the context of the sentence will change to this compound is mostly used in Indonesian, which mean is bagian besar. And then the part D, hugely. The answer in part D is wrong because it is the same answer as part C, will change the context in the sentence. And then next is the third question is, the word banned in line 4 is closest in meaning to part A is forbidden. This answer is the most correct one because it doesn't change the context of the sentence and remains the delivery of the meaning of the sentence in line 4. And then part B is allowed. The answer in part B is wrong because if it is changed to the word in this option, it will be carbon tetrachloride has been permitted or allowed for home use, whereas the text presented says otherwise. And then part C is suggested. The answer in part C is also wrong because changing the sentence to carbon tetrachloride has been suggested for home use is clear in the presented text that this compound is dangerous. And then the last part is D, institute. The answer in part D is wrong because the sentence in line 4 becomes carbon tetrachloride has been instituted for home use, which is the context of this compound being banned by the United States in 1970.
First of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Armila Nurita, and I will continue to represent the answer from number 4 until number 6. Question number 4. According to the passage, before 1970s, carbon tetrachloride was A. used by itself as a cleanser, B. banned in industrial use. C. Often used as a component of cleaning products. D. Not allowed in home cleaning products. As we can see in the text, in the second paragraph, it says that in the past, carbon tetrachloride was a common ingredient in cleaning compounds that were used throughout the home, but it was found to be dangerous. Because of this dangerous characteristic, the United States revoked permission for the home use of carbon tetrachloride in 1970. So, we can conclude that before 1970, carbon tetrachloride was often used as a component of cleaning product, so the best answer for number 4 is C. Question number 5. It is stated in the passage that when carbon tetrachloride is heated, it becomes A. Harmful, B. Colorless, C. A cleaning compound, and D. Inflammable. When carbon tetrachloride is heated, it changes into a poisonous gas, which was dangerous. So, from the sentence, we know that dangerous is the correct answer, but all of the answer below the question didn't conclude dangerous. But as we can see, there is a word that has the same meaning with dangerous or the synonym of it. It was A. Harmful. So, the correct answer for number 5 is A. Question number 6. The word inhale in line 7 is closest in meaning to A. Warm, B. Breathe in, C. Carelessly used, or D. Blown. Based on the definition in dictionary, inhale means to draw in by breathing, and the meaning of intransitive verb to breathe in. So from the definition, the closest one with the word inhale is B, breathe in.
My name is Tanziliana and I will continue answer the question start from number 7 until number 9. Number 7. The word revoked in line 8 could most easily be replaced by A. Gave, B. Granted, C. Instituted, and D. Took away. First, we have to know the definition of those words. According to Merriam-Webster, the word revoked means put an end to the validity or operation or permission of something, while gave and granted have the opposite meaning. The meaning of those words is to commit to another as a trust or responsibility or to permit as right, privilege, or a favor. So A and B is not the correct answer, while C, instituted, means an organization of the promotion of a cause. The example is association. If we put this word into the sentence, it will change the meaning and the context. So, instituted is not the correct answer, and D, took away. Actually, this is a clear sentence to be understood. If you take something away from someone, you remove it from them so that they no longer have it with them, it called took away. So the word revoked most easily be replaced by the word took away. The correct answer is D. And the next is number 8. Number 8. It can be inferred from the passage that one role of the US government is to blah blah blah. A. Regulate product safety. B. Prohibit any use of carbon tetrachloride. C. Instruct industry on cleaning methodologies. D. Ban the use of any chemicals. The correct answer is A. According to the 4th and 5th sentences, where previously carbon tetrachloride is used freely and after it is known that when heated it turns into a dangerous toxic gas, the US government revoked the permit of the free use in the aim of regulating product safety, so it is not used freely. So the correct answer is A, to regulate product safety. Let's take a look to the B, C, and D option. B, prohibit any use of carbon tetrachloride. It is untrue because it is still used but under regulation. And C, instruct industry on cleaning methodologies. This is untrue statement because there is no kind of this instruction from the US government. And D, ban the use of any chemical. This is also not true because the government limiting the use, not banning it totally. And the last number is number 9. The paragraph following the passage most likely discuss about blah blah blah. Usually, if we find the question like this, we have to pay attention to the last sentence in the paragraph because there will be a clue tells about what the topic will be discussed in the next paragraph or in the next sentence. Let's take a look to the option. A. Additional use of carbon tetrachloride. B. Prohibition of various chemical compounds by the US government. C. Further harmful effect of carbon tetrachloride. And D. Main characteristic of carbon tetrachloride. The correct answer is B, because the paragraph after the section that is most likely to be discussed is the prohibition of various chemical compounds by US government, because at the end of the paragraph the author concludes with the word United States of America has taken similar action with various other chemical compounds. It is likely that discussion will be continued regarding other chemical compounds banned by the US government. Thank you, that's all the explanation from our group. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.